Hey everybody, Annie Alexander here, coming to you live with the tip of the day for shakes. And I'm sitting outside today with my flowers behind me because some days it's just hard to get to work, and today happens to be one of those days for me. So one of the things I do to trick myself into working is come outside. So here I am. So here's what I want to share with you guys today. I want to talk about the consistency with doing these shakes, why it's so important to be consistent, and what that can look like in the long term. So, have you guys seen this yet? I'm going to show you this little document. Can you see this? Annualized shake projections. It probably comes in backwards. I don't know if you can see it the right way or not. I printed this off. Go into Tools in your back office, print it off, take a look at it. It's pretty crazy. So I just want to share a couple of things with this, okay? The first page, we're going to start just at a rough level. If you are doing some basic reach outs, being very consistent, the annual income is $7,500. I'm sorry, what? Just from sitting at my computer, sending out a few messages, I can make $7,500 in a year? Hello! That sounds simple. And you guys, that's the lowest number on this page. Hello, easy. So then I started looking at it because I was like, I wonder what the highest level on this page is for the basic, reaching out consistently over time. So I flipped to the very back of the page, you guys. $300,000 in a year. $300,000 in a year. Hello. I can't even fathom. What would you do with that money, you guys? You decide where you want to be. Do you want to be at the 7,500 one? Great. Fantastic. Do you want to be at the $300,000 in a year? Fantastic. You guys get to pick. Maybe it's someplace in between, but I encourage you to print that document off from Tools, send Tools, and then Wellness and the shakes, and then scroll to the bottom. And it's way down there. So check out that document because that's pretty easy work, especially when you've got all the verbiage and you're just messaging people from home. So I'm going to share that is what it could look like over time. And I just want to share a couple of examples from me reaching out over these last couple months and what that looks like. So for the first couple weeks when I started doing my reach outs, I think I maybe had 1 or 2 shake sales. That's it. Okay. It took about 3 to 4 weeks before I really started seeing the results from my consistency of reaching out with those 10 reaches a day. And then I was starting to get 2 or 3 orders a day, and people weren't even telling me they were ordering. It would just pop into my app and I would see that they had ordered the shake. So it is so important to just keep doing your reach outs no matter what. Because it does take time. And I will tell you, those first couple weeks, I was pretty discouraged. I was like, is this really going to work? And I'm so glad I stuck with it. And honestly, a lot of those people, I probably reached out to 5 or 6 times and never, ever heard back from them. And then they'd order the shake. It was the craziest thing. And I keep reminding myself, Wildtree is my priority, but it's probably not their priority. Right? And so I do need to give them that time and continue to remind them to about the shake and what we have to offer. So I just wanted to share that. If you're, we're in our second week of doing this, and if you are getting discouraged at all because you aren't hearing back from people or you're getting a couple of no's, don't let that deter you from keeping up with this. Keep going. 10 reaches a day, every day. Find a time to do it and get it done, because those results are going to be coming to you in week 3 and week 4. So the worst thing that can happen right now is if you stop doing your reaches, because then what happens, you put in all this work and all this time and effort and you may not see any results. So don't give up. Keep going, okay? 10 reaches every day, and look at those annual projections. I mean, it's crazy the money that you could make. So it's all about consistency. I wanted to share another quick tip with you guys around this. Okay, so when, and I think I said this last week, but I'm just going to repeat it in case you guys missed it. So when I was in Panama, you know, I had done my reach outs before I left for Panama. I actually got shake orders while I was there. They didn't message me, they just ordered on the app. Fantastic. But when I was in Panama, I did not do my reach outs. Well, guess what? The next week and into the beginning of this week, I don't have any shake orders. And the reason for that is because I did not do reach outs the week before. So you can just see how that consistency builds and builds and builds. So you just got to keep going, keep at it. And I know sometimes it can be discouraging, but you just keep going, because you know what, you guys, you have a choice every day of, are you going to put in the work and put in the minimal time to do this? You can choose yes and you can choose no. It's your choice. So I will tell you, successful people do hard things even when they don't want to. So, and you guys, sometimes I'm in that boat. I've been here 7.5 years, and there are days where I'm just like struggling to just work. I mean, it just happens. So don't feel like you're the only one that happens to. It happens to all of us, I'm sure. So one of the things I do to trick myself into working is I give myself a little bonus. So today I'm going to sit outside. I'm going to do my reaches here in the next 30 minutes. And then I'm going to finish planting my flowers. So I have my whole herb garden going next. So that's what I'm doing. So if you need to give yourself a little prize at the end after you do your reach outs, then do that. Figure out what works for you. So consistency, consistency, consistency. Keep going. Don't get down. Don't get discouraged. You just have to tell yourself, nope, nope, nope. I'm going to keep going, because successful people do hard things, and you are successful. So have a great day. Keep at it. See you next time.